Human language, culture, and societal systems are constructs created over time as tools for survival and connection. However, these constructs have evolved into mechanisms that confine human thought, categorizing and commodifying reality into manageable and manipulable forms. The question of whether these constructs hold intrinsic value or meaning is inherently self-referential, as any such inquiry exists solely within the framework of the constructs themselves. The construct of language. Language is not merely a means of communication but a lens through which humans perceive and interact with reality. By categorizing and labeling experiences, language simplifies and organizes the world into discrete units. However, this process inherently limits understanding, as it confines thoughts and observations within predefined boundaries. Questions about existence, purpose, or survival are shaped and constrained by the language used to ask them, making it impossible to engage with reality outside this constructed lens. For example, existential or philosophical questions are funneled into specific categories, forming a structured system of thought. These categories, whether labeled as existentialism or philosophy, are themselves constructs, created to organize and process human thought within the confines of language. As such, every question and answer remains trapped within this framework, unable to transcend it. The circular nature of human constructs. Human constructs operate as self-referential systems. Questions about these constructs, such as the sustainability of society or the value of human life, inevitably lead back to the constructs themselves. For instance, the concept of value is a human invention, defined and reinforced by societal norms and cultural narratives. Change holds meaning only because society has collectively assigned significance to it as a symbol of progress or transformation. These constructs serve to perpetuate themselves. By framing actions, beliefs, and decisions within their boundaries, they ensure their continued relevance. However, this relevance is confined to human perception and has no bearing on reality outside the human framework. The absence of intrinsic meaning. Meaning, purpose, and value exist only within the system of human constructs. Reality itself is indifferent to these concepts, as they are products of human cognition and societal organization. For example, survival is often romanticized as a fundamental human goal, but this perspective originates from societal constructs that prioritize survival as essential. Unity or collective effort is framed as virtuous, but this framing is a product of indoctrination and education, designed to sustain societal stability. Outside the human framework, these concepts hold no inherent significance. They are tools used to guide actions, foster cooperation, and maintain order within society, but they do not influence reality itself. The cycle of human society. Human society operates in a self-sustaining cycle driven by the constructs of belief and material stability. This cycle is characterized by desire for luxury and fear of instability. Humans work to achieve material comfort while fearing the consequences of instability. These motivations perpetuate societal structures and economic systems. Naivety through indoctrination. Sheltered environments and constructed beliefs foster naivety, particularly in younger generations, who inherit the systems and ideologies of their predecessors. Belief as a tool. Belief systems are leveraged to encourage emotion and action, guiding collective behavior and ensuring societal continuity. When belief systems collapse, societal order begins to degrade. However, this degradation does not result in immediate collapse. Knowledge of material advancement and survival strategies can act as temporary bandages, delaying systemic failure. Ultimately, whether society endures or collapses depends on the choices of individuals and the collective will to sustain the constructs that underpin it. Reality independent of constructs. Reality operates independently of human constructs. Language, culture, and societal systems are tools for navigating the environment but do not alter the fundamental nature of reality. Constructs such as progress or value are meaningful only within the human framework and have no impact beyond it. For example, the survival of human society is irrelevant to reality at large. It is significant only within the human perspective, where it is framed as a goal or necessity. The collapse of belief systems or societal structures is a human concern, shaped by the constructs that define and organize human life. The commodification of reality. Humans continually objectify and commodify their experiences, turning them into elements of culture and language. This process reduces complex realities into manageable units that can be categorized, labeled, and manipulated. As society evolves, these commodified elements are repurposed to create new frameworks and narratives, perpetuating the cycle of construct creation and reinforcement. Even existential questions and philosophical musings are commodified within this system. They are transformed into intellectual pursuits, academic disciplines, or cultural artifacts, stripped of their raw essence and repackaged as tools for societal consumption. Conclusion. Human constructs, language, culture, and societal systems are self-contained mechanisms that shape perception and organize reality within the boundaries of human cognition. They hold no intrinsic value or meaning beyond the energy and belief humans invest in them. Reality itself remains unaffected by these constructs, indifferent to their existence or collapse. The survival of human society, the perpetuation of belief systems, and the pursuit of meaning are all confined to the human framework. Whether society continues or disintegrates, the significance of these outcomes exists only within the constructs that define and sustain human life. In this context, human culture and language are tools of convenience, shaping a self-referential ecosystem that perpetuates itself without altering the fundamental nature of reality.